Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining Hidden Knowledge Uncensored today, July 19th, 2026. I'm so excited for today's broadcast. We're welcoming Jax with Shalom Temple Ministries on. And before we bring her up, I just want to say thank you for everybody joining us and streaming us across Rumble, Locals, YouTube, Facebook, X, and Telegram. And everybody sit back, relax, get your fresh snack and beverage of choice, a healthy snack beverage of choice. Ladies, grab your fans. Gentlemen, grab your hats as we immerse ourselves in today's adventure in Puerto Rico with Jax and the Shalom Temple Ministries. Welcome, Jax. So
Welcome,
happy to have
Gloria.
you.
Thank you for having
And
me, Gloria. It is an amazing humid day here in North Carolina. And I'm actually loving it because I'm sweating, which is a good sign, right? We're detoxing. So yeah, and I was chasing a rooster away because he was kind of loud.
I loved hearing him in the background.
Well,
And
you might still hear him.
it's so nice. I miss North Carolina. It's always so nice to be out there and be with you and all of our friends there. So much healing happening in North Carolina as well. And I'm so excited to have you on today and talk about our healing adventures that we are going to have in Puerto Rico. And you can see it's also hot here in Reno, Nevada. It's very hot as well. But that's what I'm excited to get back to the heat in Puerto Rico. And hear more about what Shalom Temple Ministries. Many people know, and some people don't know, that you asked me to join Shalom Temple Ministries as an advisor with Barbara O'Neill, and I'm so grateful. And if you guys want to share a little bit about that, and then the next healing retreat that you have with Barbara O'Neill in Puerto Rico next year.
Yeah, so I'm so excited to have Gloria as one of my assistants and also helping with an advisor. Like she's going to be helping with the events and helping me get organized with the events. And specifically for Barbara O'Neill events. So what I currently do, I'm Barbara O'Neill's booking agent. If you want to slap a title, I do a lot for Barbara. I can be on the field with her, helping assist her, make sure she's ready for the stage. I speak with the different hosts all around the world. I make sure they have everything they need to make sure that their event is amazing. So I do a lot of stuff on that side of Barbara O'Neill. And then on the other side, I also do the Sustain Me Living and Wellness events that we're putting together. So this will be the third year in June 1st through the 7th. And I see somebody in the Redwood Sound. Sorry, not professional over here with my sound system. But so June 1st through the 7th is going to be 2027. So June 1st through the 5th, 2027 is when we are going to be holding space for a Barbara O'Neill retreat in Puerto Rico. So we're excited about that. Anything else you want me to talk about?
Yeah. I am super excited about that too. And a few weeks ago, we even had, I shared some of our live footage from Puerto Rico with everybody to get everyone excited as well. And I got to chat more with others this last weekend at the Red Pill University Expo that people just can't wait. And it's such a great thing you're doing, Jax, because we have been to so many healing conferences but you wanted to make something different this time. You wanted to actually bring a space where we can all heal together and apply the things that we learn.
That's right. It's more about the lifestyle that I wanted to promote, the lifestyle of Sustain Me Living. And Sustain Me is the book that Barbara O'Neill wrote. It has the 9 principles or nine pillars of health that she talks about in her book. So I wanted to almost give a demonstration, like a very small glimpse. Obviously, 1 week is not going to be long enough, but it being around other people that are practicing the same 9 pillars could transfer over to when you go home and and start practicing these simple habits. It's all about the lifestyle. It's all simplifying. Just simplify.
I love that. And yeah, it's a simple way to heal and to have that healing lifestyle. So we're always healing because we all are aware that we are under constant attacks and different types of attacks. That's what we have, all the 9 pillars of health, to combat all the different attacks that we have on the body. And I just love that. When we were in Puerto Rico, I have to say, the minerals just in the air. That first day there, the lymph nodes in my neck were like gone, and my body was just immersed in the healing atmosphere there. So having that atmosphere along with Barbara's 9 pillars of health, it's just going to be the biggest treat and the best healing event ever, best healing retreat ever. Everybody does not want to miss out on this.
Right. And speaking about the environment that you were you were in Puerto Rico, it covered a lot of the 9 pillars of health. So you had a lot of sun. And if you were, drinking a lot of water and fluids, you were hydrating. We were going to bed at a very decent time, right? I think for us was like 10 o'clock. We prayed. We did a lot of meditation and prayer together. So I'm actually out of order. So sustain, moderation. We didn't have, I don't know, when you think of moderation, right? There's certain things, good things can be out of balance if you take too much of it, right? It's as well as the toxic, alcohol and all that. So moderation, we practice not overeating, not over anything. Inhale, we did a lot of breathing. I think Amy did a whole thing about crawling in the ocean and breathing. I don't remember, but inhaling through the nose. Nutrition, we ate really good. We had a moment of going to get our own groceries and our own fruits, and we even had a picnic with all our fruits. We exercised. Oh my gosh, we did so much hiking, right? Wasn't that fun? We did so much hiking. I did Qigong on the beach with a few of you guys. And then what's the other one? Trust. Oh yeah, we talked about trust, exercise, and movement. So that's, movement is the last one. So these are the 9 pillars of health that Barbara O'Neill talks about in her book, Sustain Me. And what I do is I put living underneath it, Sustain Me Living. That's why our Barbara O'Neill events are called Sustain Me Living, because I want to promote the lifestyle. Let's get to living. So that's what we're talking about. If you don't have your Barbara O'Neill book, I would recommend getting it.
Yes. And then so you could come to Puerto Rico and have Barbara O'Neill sign it herself. We will be having book signing time there as well, along with just immersing in Puerto Rico with Barbara O'Neill. I can't wait to wake up every morning, get in the ocean with her, just start that healing energy together and light, and just the fellowship alone. It's just going to be an event of a lifetime. I cannot wait.
Thank you.
Yes. And you can also, everybody here, if you don't have your Barbara O'Neill Sustain Me book, you definitely want to go over to shalomtempleministries.org and go to the gifts page, and you could find this there. And also in the links below on Rumble, we have a direct link to the Barbara O'Neill Sustain Me book as well, and support Shalom Temple Ministries too. And everybody needs to read this paper book so you can start living your 9 pillars of natural health as well.
Yeah, you know what, Gloria, what I like about this book is if it has an index, and then you can look up any issue or any type of disorder or anything that you're trying to learn more about. And it gives you a page, but then it'll give you the where you can incorporate the 9 pillars of health, but it also gives you a remedy and what her solutions are with extra educational tidbits. So it becomes like and it has testimonies as well. So you can really see how applying the 9 pillars of health really does work, right? I think sometimes we overthink it, but the nice thing with this book is that she does give you different solutions and different remedies for that thing that you're trying to, figure out for yourself.
Like one of those things that I've learned from Barbara Neal's like cayenne pepper. How many things can we actually do with cayenne pepper, including wake people up when they are knocked out? And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that until I was going to your Sustain Me Living events. And
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
funny.
nice.
A funny story about cayenne pepper. So I do like the home remedy workshops throughout the different parts of the United States, and I was at one in Illinois, and I had everything set up for my home remedy workshop, and that's inspired by Barbara. So I have 3 different workshops that I present, but the one that I was presenting was one of the original Barbara Neal home remedies. So they run to me and say, Jax, somebody's having a stroke. I'm like, oh gosh, what would Barbara Neal do at this point? Luckily, my client, who was actually the host of my home remedies workshop, she's like, Jax, I have cayenne pepper tincture. I'm like, great, let's go, And she's like, we got to get this in them before EMTs come because they will not allow her to have anything. She was not found for hours in her room, and she was having a stroke. We had to get the tincture, the cayenne pepper tincture in her, and then she started reviving. So cayenne is a shock herb. That's what I call it, a shock herb. It will revive you. You can use it on pets. You can use it, obviously if you have a histamine response to pepper, I wouldn't recommend that. So you kind of have to know if you're, intolerant or have a histamine response to pepper or cayenne. Some people are highly allergic to peppers. Luckily, she wasn't, and I knew because it was her daughter, and so it was on the spot, right? We were able to apply what this book says about cayenne pepper, but it was in my mind like cayenne pepper, and luckily my client had the cayenne pepper tincture, and we were ready to go. Yes, EMTs came and took her away and all that, and did please call your 911, but time is of an essence when it comes to heart attacks and strokes.
Yes, absolutely. And seeing this is some of that knowledge that we're talking about that can change your life, save your life, and change your family's life, save your family's life. And who knows, even in an emergency situation, we learn things and know simple things of how to use nature just to save somebody's life, Jax. That's
Mm-hmm.
miraculous. That's so awesome. Like, I have to carry cayenne pepper now in my purse, and I
I
know of
I don't go anywhere without it. I have it in capsules. I have it in powder. I have it in tincture. We do carry it on the website. If we do grow our own cayenne pepper, so we do make our own tinctures here in the homestead. So that is one of my allies. Talked about different herbs being allies, and that is one of my powerful allies that I carry because you just never know when you can be used in that way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That is so miraculous. And then everybody, if you would like, um, to see more of Jax's her tinctures that she makes and other things, you could go to Shalom Temple Ministries and her gifts tab, and you can go ahead and even get a 30-minute wellness assessment with Jax. She sells and makes your own products here. Tell us a little bit
Mhm.
about your jungle milk and jungle juice.
So Jungle Milk was inspired after, believe it or not, Ensure. If anybody knows what Ensure is that toxic, super sugary drink they give cancer patients or the elderly in the hospitals. So I had a lot of elderlies. I'm like, well, we can't have them on Ensure. So I had a lady dear to my heart, and I said, we need to come up with something because they wanted to put her on Ensure. And so that's where jungle milk comes in. And jungle milk it's a moringa product. So moringa is powerful with your essential amino acids. So it ups your protein, right? It has not cayenne, ginger and turmeric and coconut powder. It has it's like a blend of that. So it's bringing in the fats and bringing in the protein, right? Without the sugar, and it has natural sweeteners in it that will not spike your, sugar levels. But it's a great way to get nutrients into your, your elderly and to yourself too. You can drink it hot or cold. It's yum in this, fall. It has really good. If you like chai, it kind of has this chai flavor, like those spices. And then the jungle juice is an inspiration more like natural hydration. I paired freeze-dried fruits with moringa. Again, it's again with the moringa, but I also pair it with Celtic sea salt and spirulina. So that is just a natural hydration drink that I made for myself, and everybody liked it. They always say, "Oh, what are you drinking?" I'm like, "Oh, just this." And I got tired of making it for them, so I just say, "Hey, here's a bag. Just put some water in it." So
I love it. How long have you been making your own drinks and herb
yeah,
products?
I say I have mixed feelings about mixed drinks because I'm always drinking something. I think there's a drinking issue with me. So for a long time, I'm like, if you go to my YouTube channel, which it's I think Jax at Temple Health. I have no idea because I don't run it, but I give you tons of recipes of different drinks that I drink on a daily basis. So there could be from moringa, it could be from spirulina, it could be from cacao nibs. So when I get really passionate about something, I will go behind it and I will demonstrate how to make it. So just getting that extra nutrients through those drinks, I found that it's so much easier because you can put so much in here. Like right here, you can put your iodine. You can use it. It's like a base, right? You can put so much in there and you can just drink it. So this is spirulina, moringa, cayenne pepper, lemon, and I think it has monk fruit in it and a little bit of stevia. You can add
Mm,
maple syrup. Now you have a lemonade and it's, tasty.
yummy. Healthy way to drink, hydrate, feel nutrition in the body. A win, 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 win. I love it. So everybody get your jungle milk and jungle juice in Jax's gift shop on her tab on shalomtempleministries.org. And all of those links are below as well. And I wanted to read some of our lovely comments that everybody's loving the flowers. And they also are saying that I always felt if I got out of America to a different country like there in Puerto Rico that this could heal. And it is kind of interesting, everybody. It's cool. Puerto Rico is actually Commonwealth of the United States, so you don't need a passport. Everybody can just come and join us there. But it also does feel like we are getting out of the country too. But it was nice. I would say like we didn't have to know a lot of Spanish. Like we didn't have to know Spanish, but it just brought out the Spanish in you, which was
It
fun.
did. It did. I don't practice speaking Spanish very often, but when I do, I probably sound so weird to whoever's speaking Spanish because it's really hard having an accent in Spanish and in English. It's really interesting. I can't get out of it. But
Everybody loved it, and you were able to chat with everyone, and it was a lovely time. I would say everybody there too that you were talking to Spanish with had a smile on their face, so
good.
it was just lovely. And then we hear, isn't cayenne pepper anti-parasitic?
Yeah, it can be. Obviously, the reason cayenne pepper might be anti-parasitic, cayenne pepper will raise your hydrochloric acid, right? When you have a balance of the hydrochloric acid in your stomach, obviously that's going to create an environment that is not conducive to parasites.
Awesome. Now I'm seeing also if you're interested in anti-parasitic, Jax, you also have here some parasitic cleanse tinctures in your shop as
Yeah,
well.
we have the antiparasitic cleanse tincture. So that one's paired with wormwood and the walnut husk, the black walnuts. And we do grow our own sweet anise. Sweet anise is the herb that we use. We grow that, and then we do forage, wild forage for the black walnuts.
Amazing. Just beautiful. And there's also juniper berry tinctures. There's your cayenne tincture up there, mimosa tincture, rosemary tincture, and also you have your mindful knowledge tea blend down here too. And you have a couple more pages of products too.
Yeah, we do. Everything that I made, I honestly made it for myself or my clients, and that I've been in practice for 16 years. So over time, whatever the clients needed is what I made. Right. So instead of sending them to a link here and knowing 10,000 links, finally, one of my clients like, Jax, do you make any of these things? I'm like, actually, I should, because I do. I just don't sell it. I don't, put it out there. Now that we're a ministry, we are operating on donation basis. So every time you do purchase, quote unquote, or put a donation in, you're getting a gift, and you get to pick whichever gift that you need.
Oh, I absolutely love it. And so if you would like to give a gift of offering, please do so here at shalomtempleministries.org, gifts and offering, and choose your gift. And yeah, we really do appreciate all the gifts and offering that you make to the ministry. We are just doing so many great big things behind the scenes, and it's just so awesome to be a part of it with you, Jax, and so grateful to everybody out there also giving and being a part of it as well.
Thank you, Gloria.
Yeah. Also, I just wanted to mention too, because some of our sponsors are actually watching and listening. And so I wanted to give them also a big shout out, and grateful to be chatting with them, and can't wait for future discussions and to bring on more sponsors and have them also make the event just bigger and greater, and all the fellowship with everyone, whether you come as a sponsor or just as a VIP or a VIP plus, because it's all VIPs to this healing retreat. We're just going to be so grateful to have you all. And we don't have links quite yet today for tickets on sale, but they are going to be dropping real soon in the next couple weeks. So everybody wants to stay tuned. And on the website where you will be seeing tickets for sale will be the Shalom Temple Ministry .org events page. And this is where you'll see the past events are down on here, and then we'll have the Puerto Rico event here as well. So keep an eye out for those tickets. And then also, the best thing to do as well, because I mean, Puerto Rico, maybe just to be able to go, invite your friends, invite your families, make it a group experience. I'm inviting my family. My daughter's going to come this time. I'm so excited. Her first conference is going to be a Barbara O'Neill healing retreat, and that's just such a blessing too. So it's really a place where we can bring our whole families to heal, all of your close friends and family, or, just those that are in need of a good healing time, because it has just been so much stress this last few years.
That's right. It's a good reset. It's good. It's a good way to reset not only your temple, but your mind, your mindset, being around like-minded individuals that really encourage each other, and just meeting like-minded kindred spirits. This is why the retreat, this is why I'm really excited about this retreat, is meeting other kindred spirits that are there to get on the journey, whether they know Barbara O'Neill. I mean, who doesn't know Barbara O'Neill, but at this point, but even the the marketing directors, they love Barbara O'Neill at the venue that we're looking at. So it's going to be exciting once we reveal where we're going to have it. And it's going to be another time for reflection of what you're going to do when you get home, right? Because it's good to get the knowledge. And I think this retreat is less about head knowledge, but more about the revelation of what we're going to be doing. What do we need to do in order to protect these temples? And then taking that energy and that frequency back home so that we can get other people motivated to get on the same journey of the 9 pillars of health, sustain me living.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. And so, everybody, you don't want to miss out on your opportunity to join us and learn about the 9 pillars of health and how to apply and actually immerse yourself in the 9 pillars of health all together and the fellowship. Yes, it's just going to be the best ever. And where are the best places too where others can follow you? Or if anybody has any questions for Jax, you could put them in the chat over on Rumble. We could ask Jax anything. And then where are great places to keep following you, Jax, and tune in and keep an eye out for more on Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we are on Instagram. We're Shalom Temple Journey on Instagram, but we're also Sustain Me Living on Instagram. So if you type those two in, you'll find me. A lot of times it's the same information. I don't know why we have two, but I think one is because of the retreats and the events, and then the other one's more like the ministry overall. However, I'm not good with video, so that's what we have somebody that's helping. All right, the other thing where we're at, let's see, the YouTube channel. It's if you type in Jax Shalom Temple Journey, you will go straight to my YouTube channel. And that I have tons of videos there, from foraging in the wild to home remedies to different recipes, different, I talk sometimes about the book, Sustain Me. Yeah, it's a lot of different, and I combine the spiritual part aspect of the temple. I think the body is the temple. It's sacred, and I think once we realize how sacred this body is, we're gonna be more in alignment to take care of it and appreciate everything it does, because now it has a purpose. Now it's not just there to pay bills. I don't believe we're here to just pay bills. We're here to do more than just that. So regarding the body as a temple and getting the mindset there that, hey, we are so important that, anything that goes through this mouth, through the ears, through the eyes, who we spend time with even, makes a big impact on this body. So then now, if this body is in shalom, with shalom, I guess in English it's just peace, but it's more than just that. It's really which cuts away chaos to bring about order. That's what the word shalom means. Everything is functioning well in the temple. When we have that, and the temple has shalom, then we're able to be the light of the world, the salt of the world. That's what we're called for, right? So we have to find the alignment with Yah. We have to find the alignment with our, with the one that created us, and He resides inside of us. We don't need to ascend to try to reach Him. He has come to us, which is beautiful. Mm-hmm. And now we can do His will and do kingdom work. And that's what Shalom Temple Journey or Ministries is all about.
Oh, yes, I absolutely love it. And that is what's happening. We get to immerse in your natural way, transform and heal in Yah's way. And that is what Shalom's about. And I've been so grateful to immerse myself in these ways also, being more with Shalom Temple Ministries, coming to your Sustain Me Living events. And I'm so grateful I got to come the last 2 years. It's been life-changing, and I can't wait to transform more with you in Puerto Rico and just find more shalom as well. With you and Barbara and the whole team of Sustain Me, everybody working behind the scenes. We're just so grateful to everybody, the whole team. So many people are working on making this the best retreat ever, and I know it will be. So everybody really tune in, stay tuned, because those tickets are going to be dropping anytime. And I know we're going to be filling this hotel up. We're going to be filling these spaces up. So you want to get your tickets as soon as possible before they sell out and you miss out. And you don't want that to be you.
Yeah, we'll have early bird ticket sales coming up, right?
Yes.
And that's going to be up for a month. However we decide to do that, but
Yep. And then tickets will be increasing in pricing as time moves on too. So you want to definitely lock your lowest price possible. And don't miss out on your spot to go as well. And work with your friends and get the hotel room together if that helps you guys be able to go and work all that stuff out and don't miss out.
And it's going to be a VIP experience for, we're going to have VIP Plus, which includes the excursions, right? That's my favorite part right there. We're going to be immersed in the jungle, in the tropical forest. I know Barbara picked her 3 top excursions that she wants to do to offer to the VIPs. So yeah, come snorkel with Barbara. I know she wants to be in San Juan, do the historic tour, and then she also wants to do the tropical rainforest waterfalls. I think she really loves waterfalls, and she wants to go snorkeling. I was surprised about that. Like, okay, we can do the catamaran snorkeling adventure. So
So
yeah,
let's
and those
chat about that. Those are the VIP plus tickets, and you get to choose one excursion that you get to do with Barbara.
right.
And so those are the 3 that Jax just chatted about, the snorkeling. What were the other 2? Remind me.
The a waterfall adventure in the rainforest, and then the tour, the wellness. I think it's like this old San Juan tour, historic. Yeah,
Beautiful. And so that's what is going to make this healing retreat stand out above any other is that we get to immerse and have that actual healing space with Barbara O'Neill, not just and we'll also have that time to listen to her give her talks, which is also so valuable and we love, but just to be able to have that time and space with Barbara, immerse a healing retreat, just that time to learn and actually immerse Puerto Rico together with her. And this will be her first time that she's visiting Puerto Rico as well.
yep. This will be her very first time. She is excited. It does for her. I mean, to me, it reminds me of Australia. I've been to Australia once, so I kind of see why it would remind me of Australia, because they have like the mountains and they have the ocean and they have. So it's like the same. Well, except that Australia can get a little bit more chillier, I guess, up in the mountains. But yeah, it's a whole tropical. And Australia, it has their own tropical rainforest as well. So
Oh, and Puerto Rico is the El Yunque rainforest, and it's the only tropical rainforest in the United States, which I thought was interesting also to learn. Which was, and it was absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. The air, like I was saying, is just full of minerals. The sounds of the rainforest is like nothing that you've ever heard before, and I'm so excited to spend Sabbath with Barbara and you and everyone and fellowship in the rainforest at night,
oh,
which
that's
we
right. We're
didn't
creating
get
this whole,
to.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're creating the whole dinner banquet experience in the rainforest for Sabbath. I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. That's
I
that should
can't
be
wait. It's been on my mind because we weren't able to be in the rainforest at night this last time. We did visit in the day, which is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous on its own. But then we were talking about how the rainforest just comes alive at night to a completely different place. So I'm excited to see that for Sabbath too with everyone. It's going to be very special.
that's right.
So everybody, yes, that also will be included in your ticket, and the events page will say all of your ticket details, including VIP plus tickets, will be your excursions that you get to choose one of the 3 with Barbara, and then we'll have our VIP tickets will be everything but the excursion. So you'll have food, we'll have lunch and learns, we'll have workshops, all kinds of things included. So it'll be a full 5 days, 6 nights with each other, ending with that Sabbath meal of gratitude. And it's just going to be such a beautiful time, Jax. I can't wait.
Yeah, and you never know who you're gonna connect with. The first event did bring a lot of souls together, and I did see that as a theme. Even the second event we did, it just brought people together that wouldn't have, otherwise met. I think
Yeah.
that was one of my highlights, bringing people together that were meant to meet.
Yes, that is so true, and I've met a lot of people at your event and had that relationship. You and I met at your event.
I know. I didn't know her till the first Sustain Me event.
And then we got to be closer this year and reconnect, and it was just so beautiful too. And everybody I spoke with that sustained me also felt the same way. um, they were just so excited to meet, and the fellowship, and words can't describe or money can't even pay for that fellowship experience with one another. And that's just a reason to come alone as well, is just to feel that and to be a part of that. It's going to be the greatest time ever. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Well, if oh, and I did find too, I want to share real quick your YouTube channel, Shalom Temple Journey.
Oh,
And here
that's
are
what it's called.
those you could go to the home page. Here's the video tab and all the different videos that you have there. Some with Dr. Stephen Pigeon, some interviews you've done also, and home remedy workshops
Oh,
there
look,
you
I
have.
even show you how to make your own jungle milk before I came up with the jungle milk powder. And also the healthy Gatorade is, I haven't made that.
And you could just click over and learn. And Jack's, look at there. You even show us all of your natural herbs
That's
and
soap,
making your jungle milk. Mm.
carrot cake, no sugar. Yep.
Awesome. Well, everybody go over to YouTube and follow Jax. Her Instagram and Barbara Neal's Instagrams and Facebooks are also in the links below. So give them a follow and a like on all of their pages. Follow me also on all of our Facebook, X, YouTube, Locals, Rumble accounts, because really we all are shadow banned or censored. And there was one point in life where I didn't know about any of these things. And maybe it's the first time that you're hearing about these natural ways that we do have other options to heal, and naturally, and still get 100% cleansed. And so make sure that you help us get that news out. And definitely when those Puerto Rico links come out, you want to secure your ticket and share it with all of your family and friends so they can also secure their ticket and spot as well. And yeah.
There's a question about can toddlers attend? My daughter's super good and well. Okay, so typically our policy is that if they're lap babies or infants, yes, they can attend. But the nice thing about having the retreat here at where we're, the venue that we picked, there's so many things for children to do. So if you want to bring your family, the place where like the conference part of the retreat, that's going to be obviously for more adults or 12 and up, but you can bring your entire family, because when somebody wants to go see a speaker be in the conference, right, the children could be doing their own thing. And I know the venue offers different children activities for them.
Yeah, there was a whole like a whole playground on the beach for kids. The pool is a whole lagoon pool. It was so huge. There's all kinds of things to do that, with your room. You all have access to ride bikes around. We all have access to do the
The kayaks,
canoeing. Yeah, the
there's kayaks.
kayaks in the ocean. There is just so much to do. So absolutely bring your family. Um, you know, bring a sitter, and then you guys can have parent time in the event with Barbara, and then a sitter can be with the kids or two. Like there's always options like that. And then get with families that also have kids and help each other go and get a nanny for both of you guys and split it. That's what I would do.
It's a
And then you
family
guys are both
adventure.
having parent time and healing time, which is well needed for everyone. Yeah. And Donna, thank you so much. She's sharing all of those links and where to find Jax and Barbara on Instagram and Facebook in the chat. And any final questions or thought, guys, it's your last opportunity. We're going to start wrapping up. And I just want to say thank you so much, Jax, for being with us and giving us this interview today. We are so grateful for you and your light. I'm so grateful to be your sister and that we met. And I'm always here for you no matter what.
Thank you.
And I'm just so excited to watch y'all continue to transform your life and transform my life and transform all the lives around you and us. And this healing retreat, I know it's going to be the best ever.
Yeah, it's going to be filled with a lot of people with immense light. That's for sure. I do feel that.
Oh, good. And is there any kind of final comments or questions or anything you would like to leave everybody with today?
I think I saw a comment. It says, if we take care of our bodies, then our soul will be happy. And that is absolutely right. Because our soul, whatever you want to say it is or not, it's an integral part of our temple, right? So when our soul is in alignment with Yah, it's in Shalom, we are now expressing the fruit of the Spirit, which is, right, peace, mercy, love, so on. So all the fruit of the Spirit, right, is go and then joy and happy. Yes, that's what it's all about.
I love it. Absolutely. And when we can just align in that way, your spirit, your body, um,
Yeah.
physical, non-physical, just aligning everything together, then you know you're doing the right thing and in the right space. And that's absolutely how I feel when I'm with you. And so I'm going to continue going. And I know that it's just going to be the exciting transformation, healing that happens in Puerto Rico. I can't wait, Jax. It's going to be so amazing. And maybe then when the links come out, we can schedule you again to come back on the podcast and we could
For
take a
sure.
deeper dive, talk more onto what their tickets get them, help them lock in those hotel rooms and tickets, get your VIP excursion because those will be limited, the VIP plus tickets, because only so many seats on the excursion are available. So those two you definitely want to lock in those VIP plus tickets. And I see now everybody's wanting to know prices and such. And so the prices aren't 100% out yet, but they will be out soon. And that's what we'll have Jax back on in a couple weeks when those price and those links drop, and make sure that everybody does have that first chance opportunity here to secure their spots. Okay. And thank you so much, Jax. Anything else that we should add before we go?
As of right now, I don't have anything else. Take care of those temples. That's all I can say. Start living. You know, if you don't have your health, you don't have your wealth. So you have
Yes.
to prioritize who you're gonna spend time with, what you're gonna be eating, where you're gonna spend your money, where you're gonna submit yourself to, and prioritize Yah overall.
Yes. Absolutely. And another thing I'm just going to mention real quick that we were going to talk about a little bit more on living waters today, but we knew that this podcast would just get too. We wanted to focus today on Puerto Rico a little bit, so then the next time we could talk a little bit more about living waters, and you could share with us how long you've been working with living waters and some of your techniques that you're doing would be so amazing for you to teach us on as well.
Yeah, so living waters, I have living waters and charged waters, and those are two different compounds. One is a gas, one is a compound, and I am super excited for both. I use them daily in my own journey. I've used it in different protocols, oral protocols. I've used it for cleaning, for sanitizing my waters, sanitizing the counters. Both of them are amazing, and they kind of, one is like a Batman, and one is more like a Superman. And you just gotta know when to use either one. So when you don't know what charged waters is, it's hypochlorous acid. And then living waters is, yeah, you could say it. I don't know.
The part A and part B, C, D, we'll just leave it there because it's my first stream back to YouTube. And if I just say the whole word, I
Exactly.
could probably cancel this whole podcast out. So we call it Living Waters.
Yeah,
And
and that's what
and
I call it. What I tell my clients, we call it living waters because it purifies the water, and our bodies are water, so we're purifying the water in our body. And charged waters, your body makes charged waters in the white blood cells. So it's a natural substance that your body actually knows how to use it. However, we are so depleted in charged waters that our white blood cells are not making it as much anymore because of the radiation. It's bringing down our production of charged waters. And again, that's a compound that our white blood cells make. And it's an oxidative way that our bodies deals with free radicals in the temple.
Yeah. Absolutely. I am so excited to learn more about that from you as well and learn about some of your protocols maybe that you know that I don't know yet because there's so many ways to use these kind of compounds that nobody can learn it all in
Right.
one day and one lifetime, really. And I use it also for so many things, and I carry it with me everywhere. At the event, we sat down for lunch, and I just poured some in everybody's water. Like, I mean, it's just so good to have and share, and just to be able to learn these things together. And I'm so excited to learn more about it with you, Jax, as well, and how long you've been doing it too. I mean, we'll take a deep dive into that as well and give updates on Barbara Neal's and Shalom Temple Ministries Puerto Rico healing retreat soon.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Jax. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for joining us today and commenting and giving all your questions. We really, truly are blessed that you're here. And we can't wait to see you and be with you and fellowship with you all in Puerto Rico next June 1st, I believe, through the 6th. It goes till Sabbath is the 6th in 2027, and be with you all in person, sharing light, energy, and love. And we hope to see you all soon and see you there. All right, everyone. Thank you, Jack, so much.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming and hearing me talk about all the things in Puerto Rico and everything Shalom. So thank you for having me, Gloria.
Oh, you're very welcome, Jax. And we'll see everybody soon. And I can't wait to have you back and hear more about it, Jax.
As well.
All right. Sounds good. Shalom.
Shalom.